What's going on, folks? It's your boy Buddy WGL back with the mid-season update for the We Got Leagues All or Nothing PS4 League. As we move through week 12, let's take a look at the stats, standings, and potential award winners in the league. In total team offense, we had Welcome to Jamrock and his Texans coming in at number 1 with 4,788 yards, followed by Dre Smith WGL, owner of the Browns, and Official Mo, owner of the Vikings, with 4,612 yards and 4,529 yards respectively. In team passing offense, we have Welcome to Jamrock at number 1 again with 2,948 yards. Kev next door and his Bucks come in second with only 7 yards less at 2,941 yards, while Dre Smith and Money Manziel comes in third with 2,772 yards. In team rushing offense, we have Official Mo with 1,966 yards as AP continues to put in work in Minnesota. The Skins 21 and Alfie Mo come in second with 1,152 yards, while Dre Smith WGL shows up again at number 3 with the run by committee team of Ryan Matthews and Ben Tate putting up 1,109 yards. Let's move on to team defense. In total yards allowed, we have D. Diddy Best and his Chiefs at number 1, only allowing 2,167 yards. Her favorite DJ and his Broncos come in at number 2 with 2,245 yards, while Dutch Primetime and his Dolphins round out the top 3 with 2,296 yards. In passing yards allowed, we have her favorite DJ coming in at number 1 with 1,591 yards. D. Diddy Best and Justino Bambino come in second and third with 1,595 and 1,662 yards respectively. In rushing yards allowed, we have Plain Old Nick and his Jets and Dutch Primetime tied for number 1, allowing only 512 yards. Nasty Rod and the Seahawks come in third with 531 yards. These three teams are allowing less than 50 yards rushing per game. Getting the most turnovers is key to winning games in this Madden, and with a plus 23 differential, we have Justino Bambino at number 1. And on the flip side, we have Daihe and the Titans with a whopping negative 32 differential. Let's get into some individual player stats, starting with QBs. Dominic Davis of the Texans leads the league in passing yards with 2,937. Mike Glennon comes in second with a close 2,906 yards, while Money Manziel is third with 2,848 yards. Dominic Davis and Mike Glennon lead the league with 32 TDs, while Jay Cutler is in third with 26. On to running backs, we start with the guys with the most rushing yards. AP is clearly running away with the rushing title and possibly breaking the single season rushing record with 1,689 yards. There's no one else close to what he's putting up in this season. Rushing TDs is also a wash as AP is number 1 again with 21 TDs. Michael Smith is number 2 with 12, and Trent Richardson and CJ Spiller are tied at third with 10 TDs. Time to take a look at the best receivers this season. In yards, we have Dez Bryant at number 1 with 1,164 yards, with Percy Harvin and Mike Evans in second and third. With the most receiving TDs, we have Percy Harvin with 14. Vincent Jackson is in second with 11, while teammates Brandon Marshall and Alshon Jeffrey are tied with 10. On to individual stats on defense. With the most tackles, we have D'Amico Ryans with 67. Lawrence Timmons is a close second with 66, while Brandon Spikes has 61. With 12 sacks on the season, Cameron Wake is number 1, while Ziggy Ansah is number 2 with 10, with a gang of people being tied at third with 8 sacks. With the most interceptions on the season, we have DRC with 11, while Reggie Nelson is number 2 with 10, and Casey Hayward is number 3 with 9. Let's take a look at players in the running for end of the year awards. For NFL MVP, we have a no-brainer so far in AP. Stats don't lie and wins help too, and AP and the Vikings are definitely outshining others. Coach of the year is Chuck Pagano of the Colts, as they are 10-1 on the season. AP shows up again in the running for Offensive Player of the Year in the NFC. Madden commercial star Luke Kuechly is in the running for NFC Defensive Player of the Year. The NFC Offensive and Defensive Rookie of the Years are Teddy Bridgewater and HaHa Clinton-Dix. On to the AFC, where we have Dominic Davis in the lead for Offensive Player of the Year. Trey Boston of the Texans is leading in the running for AFC Defensive Player of the Year. And finally, Johnny Manziel and Khalil Mack are staking their claim for AFC Offensive Rookie and Defensive Rookie of the Year. And last but not least, we have our standings. The Bears and the Vikings are at the top of the NFC with only 2 losses, with the Redskins having only 3 losses and 3 teams having 4 losses. And in the AFC, we have the Colts with only 1 loss, while the Pats, Browns, and Texans have 2 losses, and the Chiefs have 3. And that's the end of the mid-season update of the All or Nothing League on PS4 hosted on WeGotLeagues.com. If you love the video so far, hit the subscribe button below and make sure you visit the website at WeGotLeagues.com. Also, follow us on Twitter at BuddyWGL and WeGotLeagues. 2K season is approaching, so be sure to get your sign up in for our leagues on PS4 and Xbox One. And remember, We Got Leagues. Best players, best leagues, greatest competition in the world. And I'm out.